Races for league titles already taking form in Week 8.
And teams still proving that they'll have a shot at the end of the season.
We'll take you through all the action. 23 Friday Night Live starts right now.
You're watching Friday Night Live, brought to you by Kern Schools Federal Credit Union. Together, we have something special.
Some good homecoming action there, Brandon. Doesn't it make you want to dance?
No, absolutely not.
Still no from this guy. Well, welcome into Friday Night Live. I'm Carrie Osep, as always, with Brandon Johansson. Week 8 showed us who's ready to dominate their leagues.
Yeah, two teams needing a bounce-back win from opening week of league play were Stockdale and Centennial, for sure.
No doubt about it. Two teams falling pretty mightily last week and eager to earn their first wins in the Southwest Yosemite League, and this one came down to the wire. Our game of the week is Stockdale at Centennial. Stockdale and Centennial battling to prove they can score big points. Cue Evan Burkhart. Mustangs quarterback drops it out to Jeremiah Gradowitz, who gets the lane on the outside for the first score of the game. Extra point no good, 6-0 Stockdale. Centennial will have their chances, but the Mustangs defense attacks. They force the fumble and recover. Next play, ball back in Burkhart's hands. He finds Gradowitz again in the end zone, perfectly timed. Mustangs up 13-0. Golden Hawks have their response in the second quarter. Kyle Connolly has some time, gets it to Morgan Dutton, who does everything he needs to do to get those points there. 13-7. Ball boys were excited there, but Centennial scores on what looked like a 100-yard play, but then Burkhart follows up with this 66 yards to the house. It's 19-14 Stockdale. It was a shootout. Final play of the half. Connolly is going to be able to find DJ Adams in the end zone. 28-21 on this play, but Centennial, they fight back throughout the second half to pull out the 41-38 win.
Huge win.
Game of the week did not disappoint. And as both teams battled for a league win, there were two teams from the Southwest Yosemite League that began league play with a W. That would be Garces and Bakersfield.
Yeah, it was a big party tonight with BHS holding their homecoming ceremonies as well, but a big loss for the Drillers on the offensive side tonight, with quarterback Cameron Williams on the sideline this week nursing an injury. We got a look at Cam here on the sidelines. That means that Carl Jones would be in at quarterback, but Garces, they're going to get on the board first. Joseph Campbell on the quarterback keeper here sneaks in, puts the Rams up 7-0. Garces add on with field goal, make it 10-0, but Williams' replacement Carl Jones says, hey, I can do this too. Puts his head down for 6. 2-point conversion makes it 10-8 Garces. Jones also doing damage with his arm here, flings it to Daniel Tobias. Fix me out for just a second there. He goes out of bounds here just before the end zone, but BHS is able to score and make it 16-10 here. Jones looking to get everybody involved here, looking to his right, finds human highlight reel Keontae Bell on the right too, that makes a nice catch across the side of his body here. Adrian Moreno in at quarterback now. There's the homecoming. Moreno also won homecoming king. He tosses it to Jones to add on. The Drillers run away late in this one, 50-26.
And keeping it in the Southwest Yosemite League, Liberty at Frontier first quarter. Quarterback Hector Gonzalez passes to Sam Stewart Jr., who runs it in for the touchdown like he always does, making the score 7-0 Liberty. A little later in the first quarter, Hunter Riley, he's going to receive the punt. Let's give him some time to collect this here. Looks like he's got some time. Looks like he's got some space, Brandon. He's going to run this outside. He's going to find his lane, get some stiff arms in there as well. And the kid takes this 68 yards to the house. This touchdown run will make the score 14-0 Liberty. Liberty goes on to win it 38-0.
They just keep rolling in the South Yosemite League. Homecoming for Ridgeview as they're looking to pile on against West here. Quarterback Justin Hinsmo hands off to Anthony Ramirez for the first score. That puts Ridgeview up early. Cruising without being touched. Actually, we're going to go back here. Hinzo is going to fire across the middle here. He is going to find Anthony Ramirez. Check that. He's going to find, he's going to hit Anthony Ramirez, actually. Ramirez kind of did it all. Right there, he's rushing.
Just give it to Ramirez.
Yeah, Ramirez gets it all here. Right now, he's going to look to his right. He's going to find Ramirez again, who's going to get wrapped up at the 10-yard line. But the same drive, Hinzo and the Wolfpack, they're going to add on. They're going to score here as Elijah Alexander Williams takes it for the score. The Wolfpack improves in this one, 48-0.
The Eagles responded to their big loss on the big stage last week in the second half. In this one, they're looking to get out to a faster start up in TEHACHAPI. The first quarter, TEHACHAPI quarterback Chris Garcia hands off to Hayden Palmer, who takes it 40 yards plus. TEHACHAPI finding the momentum early all the way to the end zone. That's a Warriors touchdown. Bakersfield Christian will answer later in the first. Watch here as quarterback Jake Marin, he takes it to the line, makes a leaping throw to Myron Randall. That is a 30-yard catch. Beautiful play there. Second quarter we go. And check out this play. Marin takes this one in himself. Why not? Get through all those players and just take it for yourself. Yeah. BCHS, their second touchdown of the night with that play there. And in the end, Bakersfield Christian gets the best of Tehachapi's homecoming celebration. The final score, 56-12. And speaking of homecoming celebrations, Tehachapi always has a great atmosphere, Brandon. Just going up there, it's a beautiful setting, and they always have fun, and of course, on homecoming night.
Absolutely. That is why they are our pick for Fandemonium this week. Check it out.
We are fired up! Let's get fired up! We are fired up! Fired up! Fired up! Fired up! Fired up!
I think they're fired up.
I think I'm fired up.
Me too.
We're fired up to throw it right to break. We got a lot of action already, but still to come, guys. Stay with us. We got some good games east at south, and of course, we got Wasco playing Chavez. You're going to want to stick around for those games. Thank you, Drillers, for that. And as always, welcome you back in and into the Live Center. Here, we're going to take a look at some of the perspective from you guys as fans at these games. So taking it to our Twitter, 23FNL, we're going to start here. We got a little bit of Arvin High Cub cheerleaders. The video is not going to play, but we're going to move along. I'm sure they look very cute. And here from Frontier, the future of Titan cheer looks extremely bright. We see a lot of the young girls. There may be a little bit of what we're talking about tonight, the kids getting their chance to shine, and of course, a lot of homecoming performances and a lot of great homecoming themes. And right here, we see some Toy Story. We see a lot of characters. So a lot of fun stuff that we were able to see out there tonight across all of our schools. But with that, we're going to go right back to the action on the field. And this is the Rebels, the South Rebels against the East Blades. And the Rebels were looking to spark their offense in this matchup, kicking things off in the first quarter. Literally, South High kicker getting the points there. Knocks one up from the 20-yard line. Refs agree it's good, putting South up by 3 at the end of the first quarter. Moving on, still in the second quarter, South High's number 34, we didn't get the names here, is going to take the handoff and find the hole in the defensive line. The ball, he books it all the way down to the field for a touchdown, putting South High back in the lead. But finally, in the final minutes of the second quarter, East High quarterback is going to hand it off to his guy, who takes it up the middle and to the house for another touchdown for East High.
They go on to win that one. A good game there. We're coming off a 49-0 win over McFarland last week. Shafter looking really good this year, looking to keep its winning streak alive and stay dominant, traveling to Arvin tonight. Arvin was honoring its veterans tonight, so Shafter quarterback Alex Aguilar, he's going to take the play here. He's going to hand it off to Pedro Avila, actually, for a 76-yard touchdown. Watch Avila move here right by our camera. Thank you for coming so close. Good shot there. Makes it 7-0 Shafter. Next possession, Aguilar. He has been fun to watch really his whole entire high school career. He goes untouched for a 55-yard touchdown here, and they are showing why they are undefeated. 14-0 Shafter in the first quarter. Aguilar back at the helm again. He's going to pass it to Jackson Sanchez. Sanchez, nice grab there. Way to stay in bounds and stay on your feet there, young man. That makes it 21-0 Shafter. Aguilar, he's going to get it again, but this time he passes to Isaac Enriquez. Nice catch there for the TD. Aguilar threw for over 300 yards tonight, just continues to impress. Final score, 48-0. Shafter stays undefeated.
That is a good one. And Wasco coming into Cesar Chavez after a 5-point loss at home against Kennedy last week. Wasco's Jacob Villanueva hands it to Elias Salinas for the touchdown to get it started early. Wasco up 7-0 in the first. To the second quarter, we will go. Villanueva again, he's going to get it to his guy for the touchdown. Wasco 14-0 in the first half. And from here, we're going to take it right to the third quarter. And who else do you expect? It's Villanueva again, but this time he's going to go with his arm to Christian Villarruel Alvarez. Not his arm. I think he just dumped that one off. 21-0. Wasco. The Tigers keep the lead with a later touchdown by the Titans. 21-7 is the final by the Tigers.
Wasco wins.
Wasco wins.
Wasco wins. And we still have two undefeated teams. We had Kennedy with the week off, Shafter won, so still two undefeated teams.
South Sequoia lead looking really good. And still to come, of course, we have the best of the night. Top 3 on 23 after the break. Before we get to those top plays, we got some other games to look at. South Yosemite matchup between the Bulldogs and Falcons. Independence beats Golden Valley 42-6. And in the Southeast Yosemite League, North beats Foothill 52-0.
A couple other games to look at. The Highland Scots also taking care of business, cruising past the Miramonte Lions 60-0. Meantime, McFarland Cougars sneak past the Taft Wildcats, low-scoring game there, 13-12.
Keeping it close. And now it's time for the top 3 on 23. Of course, our favorite time of the night.
Absolutely. Get the best of the best. Let's do it.
Let's look at them. And let's start with number 3. This play is going to come from Stockdale. Of course, Evan Burkhart. This is the keeper that he has. He runs it for 66 yards. Go ahead and speed that up. Or is it just a speed? I don't know. But that's going to be a touchdown score for Burkhart.
That hair, impressive as always. Number 2, up in Tehachapi. We traveled up the mountain today. Chris Garcia is going to hand it off to Hayden Palmer here, and watch the moves on Palmer. He's going to little move there, stiff arm there, stiff arm there, and he's just going to truck his way in. Tehachapi, they do fall in this one to be CHS.
Still got some big plays. That counts. And the top play of the night, Centennial quarterback Connolly. He's going to hit Morgan Dutton on the sideline, who turns around, battles, boop, got the touchdown. That is a great play there and a great win for Centennial, no doubt.
Let's look at it again.
Or not. Let's look at us, guys.
We'll
so, as always, Brandon, you're going to take us out with a little song and dance?
Absolutely never. But
we're
glad you joined us. Great plays. Good stuff.
Of course. We've got some great games, and as always, we will have more great games coming up next week for Week 9, but that will do it for us for Week 8. We will see you next week. Thanks for joining us on Friday Night Live.